Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Simon Paul Atkinson, the editor of the Journal of Open, Flexible and Distance Learning, JOFDL. Today we're diving into a framework that's reshaping how we think about academic contributions to the journal. We're talking about Ernest Boyer's influential 1992 definition of scholarship, which broadens the traditional view of academic work beyond just discovery, beyond empirical work. So Boyer's framework, which we've adopted, provides 4 distinct categories for submissions. This approach, we hope, will help us to better capture the very diverse and impactful work that's being done in open, flexible and distance learning, or OFDL. So as we go through each category, remember that regardless of whether you are the author or a reviewer, you should be asking yourself broadly the same questions. So this is the one you're probably most familiar with, the traditional domain of research, the scholarship of discovery. It's all about original research that expands our knowledge base, and this would include new theories, empirical findings, and methodological advancements that help us understand OFDL phenomena, practices, and outcomes. As a reviewer, you'll be asking, is the research original? Does it address a critical gap in the literature? Is the methodology rigorous? And are the claims supported by evidence? As an author, you need to ensure that your research question is clearly articulated and that your findings are presented in an understandable manner. So next up is the scholarship of integration. And this goes beyond simply summarizing existing knowledge. It's about synthesizing disparate theories, concepts, or findings from various disciplines to create a more comprehensive understanding of the complex interrelated issues in OFDL. So think interdisciplinary reviews, conceptual frameworks, or meta-analysis, possibly extended literature reviews that connect previously disconnected ideas. Reviewers will look for an effective synthesis and logical connections between ideas. The key question is, does this integration lead to novel insights or a more comprehensive understanding of OFDL? Authors need to make sure that the argument is well structured and easy to follow. And this may mean escaping from some of the conventions usually associated with the scholarship of discovery. It's worth ensuring that your submission is read by someone from outside your immediate context. And that's true of all of these submissions, in fact. So the scholarship of application is next, and this focuses on using existing knowledge to solve real-world problems. So this category is for showcasing how theories or research findings are transferred into practical solutions, innovative practices, or effective interventions that benefit learners, educators, and institutions, and society at large. This could be a case study, action research, or the evaluation of a program. For reviewers, the key considerations are relevance and impact. Does the application address a significant need? Is there evidence of a positive impact? We also check to see if the work is informed by relevant theory and if the findings are transferable to other contexts. Authors, be sure that you thoroughly document your process, implementation, and outcomes. Finally, we have the scholarship of teaching and learning, SOTL, S-O-T-L. So this is the systematic inquiry into teaching and learning processes within OFDL contexts. It involves a rigorous investigation of teaching practices and their impact on student learning. Submissions here might explore innovative pedagogical, andragogical teaching approaches, curriculum design, or assessment strategies. So reviewers will ask, is the primary focus on improving student learning? Is there evidence of systematic investigation and appropriate data collections that support the learning outcomes that have been claimed? And authors definitely need to be clear that they provided a critical reflection of their process and that they've clearly contextualized their work within the OFDL environment. So by embracing these 4 categories, we aim to provide an inclusive and robust framework that celebrates the diverse scholarship in our field. For both authors and reviewers, you just need to remember to focus on the specific criteria for each category. They are different, and ensuring that the work is well written and appropriate for scholarly publication. So we look forward to receiving your valuable contributions and seeing the impactful work that you're doing. Thank you for being part of the JOFDL community.